My name is Paula Kiger. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. I am reading from The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. This book was challenged at Lincoln High School, and a summer reading assignment changed from mandatory to optional, citing language and religious skepticism. People often talk using metaphors. These are examples of metaphors. I laughed my socks off. He was the apple of her eye. They had a skeleton in the cupboard. The dog was stone dead. The word metaphor means carrying something from one place to another, and it comes from the Greek words meta, which means from one place to another, and phorein, which means to carry. And it is when you describe something by using a word for something that it isn't. This means that the word metaphor is a metaphor. I think people believe in heaven because they don't like the idea of dying, because they want to carry on living, and they don't like the idea that other people will move into their house and put their things into the rubbish. The Reverend Peter said, "Well, when I say that heaven is outside the universe, it's really just a manner of speaking. I suppose what it really means is that they are with God." And I replied, "But where is God?" And the Reverend Peter said that we should talk about this on another day, when he had more time. Time is not like space. And when you put something down somewhere, like a protractor or a biscuit, you can have a map in your head to tell you where you have left it. But even if you don't have a map, it will still be there because a map is a representation of things that actually exist, so you can find the protractor or the biscuit again. And I wondered whether you could tessellate crosses, and I worked out that you could by imagining this picture in my head. I am going to go to university in another town, and it doesn't have to be in London, because I don't like London, and there are universities in lots of places, and all of them are in big cities. And I can live in a flat with a garden and a proper toilet. And I can take Sandy and my books and my computer. And then I will get a first-class honors degree and I will become a scientist. And I know I can do this because I went to London on my own, and because I solved the mystery of who killed Wellington, and I found my mother, and I was brave, and I wrote a book, and that means I can do anything.